Sorry, what?
Brother, what?
Be on in a second. Is the Hell Mover? Yeah. It's the name of the torpedo you sent me. Okay. I'll put this away for now. All right. I need to grab me a snack because I am getting hungry.
Yeah, go for it. All right, Just the Yappin Podcast is on Just Plain Talk with Captain Slicer X. That's my title.
Yeah. Said the designer of the Sequoia Su-27, the F-15's Russia competition, was glad the U.S. Air Force chose the McDonnell Dino over the North American one because he felt that he could design a superior aircraft relative to the McDonnell design, but not the North American one.
Oh, that's a different concept to it.
Huh. Which is weird because, well, I don't think that's been proven.
It's only legendary until
I'm gonna go grab myself a snack real quick.
Yeah.
I'll throw my screen. I'm gonna leave my chat open so you guys can hear Obi.
I actually, could you restart the sharing chat? I just realized it crashed.
Oh no. Cool. All right.
There we go. Hi, chat. Welcome back.
Party. All right, I'm gonna be right back and go grab something to eat this
give me more
time.
stuff. Let's see. I probably should put some music on for you guys since let's see. What do we, I'm feeling the lo-fi right now. Get lo-fi beats on. There you go, chat. Okie doke. Sorry, I'm also resetting my stream because apparently it decided to take a cat nap. There we go. Luigi Kalani's playing. Hi, Botrix. Welcome. I'm missing something here, and I don't know what. Oh! The stream is not on my side panel. Whoopsie. Hang on. Put that back on the side panel. Put that thing back where it came from. Oh, so help me. All hail the flying radar dish. Let's see. What's another plane we can learn about, Chaya? I'm still looking at this ENA 335. So I like some of the stuff that I'm reading, like on some of the forums that people have here, like the aerodynamic advancements, the critique and highlight and the design flaws, the saber-shaped wings, the ventricle fins. It could have caused, in my opinion, I think it would have caused high transonic speeds with weapon separation. I guess technically, if you look at it, it is. A lot of people say it's like it's poorly designed, like it was rushed. What do you guys think? Oh, what's that one? The Capricorni N1. Let's see what that one is. I don't know what that one is. How do you spell that? A jetless jet fighter for real. Oh, experimental jet craft developed in the 1930s by an Italian manufacturer, Caparoni. Okay. This was one of the earliest attempts at a jet propulsion and briefly held the distinction of being considered as the world's first successful jet-powered aircraft after its maiden flight in 1940, until the earlier flight of the German Heinkel He 178 in 1938, which became public. The N1 was a significant milestone in aviation history, showcasing Italy's early contributions to jet technology, though its design limitations prevented it from becoming a practical combat aircraft. Gotcha. Let's see. Oh, so Campini partnered with Caparoni because he did not have he didn't have the capacity to build the aircraft himself, so he needed an aviation manufacturer to help produce the N1. Unlike the secretive jet programs of in Germany and Britain, Italy's development was relatively open and likely driven by the desire to showcase the national prestige and aviation prowess. I guess that makes sense. Let's see, what type of engine did it use? Oh, it used a motor jet distinct from the modern turbojets, so 900 horsepower. Isotoa Fannicini L121 RC .40 liquid cool V12 piston engine, and it drove in a 3-stage variable Indicance axle compressor located into the forward cockpit. The compressed air was mixed with fuel combustion chamber and expelled through the rear nozzle, producing about 1,550 IBF of thrust. Design, while innovative,
LBF,
was
pound
heavy.
Force.
Oh, thank you. Was heavy, complex, and less effective than turbojets. And that was according to Military History Fandom. Max takeoff weight 9,250 pounds. Holy shit. Oh, it needs a max speed of 225 to 333 miles. That's oddly specific. It's much slower than I thought it would be.
The Campini being a jet. Oh yeah, it's like an early jet. What was his top speed? 233. Damn.
No,
Most piston engine aircraft outpaced that thing.
Exactly. It's poor fuel efficiency and loss of power at immediate high altitudes. Oh man. Long tube with wings due to poor engine placement. When did it first fly, actually? Oh, it flew in 1940. The test pilot was Mario Di Bernardi. Oh, it was in Milan. It had a 10-minute test flight because it was a milestone until the Henkel HE178's earlier flight was revealed. So they were in the spotlight for like 10 minutes, and then Germany was like, nah, hold my beer.
I was like, no. You're late.
Who's
late?
late?
Program.
What do you... Oh, yeah, I thought you meant me. Sorry. Oh, man. And that was also from Military History Fandom, so shout out to them for writing these out pretty neatly.
Hold up. Let's look at this real quick. Huh.
Wow, they did a lot of testing on this.
Interesting decision.
Anything cool?
Yeah. You had to fly with the cockpit open to prevent the cockpit from cooking you to death.
Damn.
That tracks. Yeah. Ow. So wait, then where did the combustion come from? Was it the actual engine, or like? The actual piston engine up in the front there.
It said
Is that
it
where
was
the heat came from?
An Isotoa Frascicini liquid cool V12 piston engine in a 3-stage variable was located to the forward of the cockpit. So yeah, he
went directly below the cockpit. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, he was cooking. you got a smoked pilot, not even roasted.
I mean, Italy is about their smoked meats.
That's true. You're right. Smoked meat.
Furry's Quest. Yep. A jet-powered boat in Venice.
I don't know why. My brain auto-corrected it to actually, no, I'll stop myself from there. It's a pretty bad thought. Bad Obi. I'll bonk myself.
Yeah,
I'll see you. Did you guys do the cool intro music? Oh, I forgot to do the intro music for the Just Yapping podcast. There you go. You feel better now?
Like how the flap on the back of the P-51 radiator compresses exhaust flow to squeeze out a little more power. Mission went on the nose and effectively used exhaust compression to generate thrust. Huh.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
I like that everybody likes the intro music for the Just Yapping podcast. That makes me happy. I think the first time we debuted that was actually the VTuber stream with Slice and Webby.
Was that? You're a little quiet.
Oh, sorry. I was looking away from my microphone. No,
What did you say?
somebody wanted to hear the intro music.
Oh. Like the intro music on my stream?
Oh no, from the Just Yapping podcast intro music. I gotta send it to you too. I know Webby had asked for it previously, and we just never got around to like getting it sent to you guys.
The N1 is damn ingenious for a new attempt. For the first attempt at a new type of thrust. Well, yeah, it is. Ugh. It is pretty cool. Like I didn't know. The experimental planes are always where you get the crazy ideas.
Oh, always.
But it's also where you understand the difference between what's scientifically possible and what's economically feasible.
Yeah.
And that's really where the difference comes in. Germany made a coal-powered plane? What? Wow.
There was a cold power plane? I have to read on that now.
Gotta see this now. First thing. The Lippis P13A?
Yeah, I got the 13PA, a coal power.
Oh. Well, not really no. The guy said he'd make it so the big bads of World War II would keep giving him money.
Oh. Oh God. It was designed as a high-speed interceptor to counter Allied bombers.
Yep. It was one of the many late war advancements that that the Germans were experimenting with to basically try and keep the bombers from going overhead and blowing everything up towards the end of the war.
Gotcha. It says here
Because by this point, the majority of the Luftwaffe had been shut down.
Oh yeah. It says it used a rocket-assisted takeoff or towing to achieve the speed needed to take flight. Oh, and they absolutely did not function well at low velocity.
Side note that I've just learned. A podcast culture can kind of date back to the 1800s in the Ottoman Istanbul. Some cafes were basically designated quiet zones where people would gather and listen to people read newspapers in Arabic, Turkish, French, and Persian.
Mm-hmm. They still do that to this day, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah. There are a lot of people who can't read and whatnot, so if you go to like local cafes, bodegas, and places, you'll see the old timers reading to the young ones. Then if they got like a hookah lounge, or it's based on your culture where you live. Like you have Little Italy, Little Venice, and all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Little Vietnam. I said it incorrectly. I said Venice on accident. That's in Italy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking up on this thing. It said it almost made an estimated Mach 2 stability in the wind tunnel tests. The P.13A. And they I don't know if this is accurate, but it proposed two 30mm Mark 108 cannons and a reinforced wing for ramming and slicing. That's actually kind of cool. Oh, is Tango okay?
Mm-hmm.
I just see the light bulb go off on the chat screen.
Yep.
What are you
That's
looking
why I
at?
always say, is it an HTTPS link? I always ask that because the S means secure.
Yeah,
So if the S is missing from the link in that first 5 letters, you're accessing an unsecure website. That's what I'm always looking for.
Yep. You never want to access an unsecure website because that's how you get your shit stolen.
Yep.
Where are you quoting all this information? I am looking at Plain Encyclopedia for the Lipschitz P.13a. Lippish, sorry.
Lipschitz.
I thought it was Lipschitz. I've been saying Lipschitz this entire time. No one corrected me. Shut the hell up.
Well, I didn't hear you say it. I didn't realize you were saying a lip. That's funny.
Oh, man.
You might sacrifice your device for it. I'm not sacrificing my information for it. Because it's not your device that's going to get compromised from that kind of site. It's your personal information.
I'd sacrifice chat first before I sacrifice my own information. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry, little one.
This is the way it must be.
Hey, Kansas. Kansas, I saw your DM. You should probably know. You gotta ping me and tell me when you DM me, because I have so many DMs from a lot of people, companies, and our lovely creators such as Slice Rex. I do prioritize
or
them
just being
first.
saying like me and run a separate machine when accessing unsecured websites. Yeah, see, that's a different thing.
Yeah,
I would love to have a separate machine for that, but I don't.
Oh, I do. I have I went and picked up a broken laptop from GameStop from Best Buy, and that has zero connection to anything. Yeah, and I have a burner hotspot that I use. So the only information they're gonna get is all right. This guy has like 130 minutes left on his hotspot. Semi-brick laptop go Bert.
Exactly.
You know, I used to have one of those. It was by Panasonic. It was really cool. Mud, water, whatever. Like it was great to travel with that laptop. Trying to see. What other cool planes could we talk about? Oh, I don't know if I told you, Slice. My nephew was cracking up when you hit the ground during the War Thunder stream.
Which one? When was that?
That was when we were playing. When we thought we had the drops.
Oh yeah, I know, but when did I hit the ground? What was I flying?
You were flying the Phantom, and you were flying low to gun something down, and I think you looked behind you and you tipped into a tree on accident.
Oh no, I was going really, really low for a strafing run, and I did not clear the hill anywhere near as much as I thought I did.
Oh, okay.
I thought I had 2 feet of clearance. I had 0 feet of clearance. Which I probably had like -1.
His response was, "He hit the tree," and I'm like, "I know." Yeah, no, he loves your little character because I had the group Fugi on.
Yeah.
And he saw that your character just gets angry when you talk. And it looks like you're about to bop me in the head while I'm laughing at you.
But Halo am starting with Reach. Once it downloads, we were having some difficulty getting the party up system to work.
So according to the forums, all the Xbox Pass one works. So I sent Slice a copy of the game via Xbox Pass, so he's just downloading it now. Speaking of which, I'm gonna uninstall it from my Steam.
80%.
80%? Nice! Look at that! Making progress.
Yep.
Just uninstall that from my library.
You know those cat laptops? I think they're beefed up ThinkPads. You can get one for a little over $200, and they're practically indestructible as well as pretty secure.
You gotta loosen that definition of secure. Those ThinkPads are very easy to break into. That was like one of the things we were taught when we were doing cybersecurity, because Linux, ThinkPad, Panasonic, they kept claiming that their laptops were impenetrable, but you give a couple of nerds the ability to figure out how to break into them, it's fairly easy. That's why there's certain things you got to do, which I can't tell you guys, to make sure that you're fully secure, because trust me, I could find you. And that's coming from the retired private investigator. Concept to...
Be a bitch. Sometimes you won't even get notifications, sometimes from invites. Yeah. And also, honestly, we were able to finally get into the squad after like an hour of scuff. And then even though we were both playing on Steam, it kept saying, I kept saying you can't, crossplay is not enabled for Halo Reach, and we weren't doing crossplay.
Yeah, we're both on Steam, but it was like, yeah, you can't crossplay. Like, what the do you mean? I'm trying not to curse. It is early in the morning, so I do know the parents of my stream probably have their kids watching as well. So hello, homeschool children. Jetstar, the Australian airline, has an integer
overflow vulnerability on their in-flight entertainment systems.
Excuse me.
How did they find this out?
I want to know. That's what I was looking up. What's it called? Jetstar?
Yeah, hold up. Jetstar, integer. The in-flight entertainment system is on its own circuit and can't interfere with the actual flight system.
I'm really curious about that.
An integer overflow occurs when a computer program attempts to store a numerical value in an integer variable that is too large for the variable to hold. This can result in the value wrapping around to a smaller number, a negative number, or lead to unexpected behavior and vulnerabilities. Integer overflows are a critical vulnerability in cybersecurity because they can be exploited to compromise system security. Yeah, that doesn't tell me how.
It doesn't tell me how either. It just says like the in-flight entertainment systems also on aircrafts for Boeing have the same issue.
Okay, if we're trusting the AI here, which is what I'm reading.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Cylon, shoot him.
Let me see.
It relies on the local wireless network systems requiring comparable devices. So the in-flight charging ports were miswired, which caused a slight malfunction when people plugged in the wrong voltage to charge their phones or laptops.
No, student history. I said they were Commander Dart mentioned they were separate, so you cannot interfere with the flight system through the flight entertainment. He jacked in via the USB charging port, which was for some reason connected to the system, not just being a power system.
That's what I read. Apparently, they accidentally miswired it. So it happened on Boeing's Airbus and on their Dreamliner as well. That's
Boeing and Airbus are two separate companies.
No, it's it says the Boeing 787 Dreamliner and the sorry, you're right, Airbus A320. I read that wrong. My apologies.
I said the Boeing's Airbus. I was like, hold on a minute.
So both of them, they each had the same problem. That's so funny. It was just a simple error in building the damn thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it sent a surge to the cockpit on accident when he tried plugging in his phone.
Okay, so here's I'm looking at something with that's talking about integer overflow attacks. Integer overflow attacks exploit the limitations of integer representation in computing systems, often leading to unintended behaviors and security vulnerabilities. Arithmetic operations leading to overflow. In mobile apps, integer overflows primarily occur during arithmetic operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. When an operation produces a result that exceeds an integer's type maximum value, it wraps around to the minimum value or vice versa. Yes.
Correct.
For example, in a 32-bit signed integer system, adding 1 to 2,147,480,647, the maximum positive value, results in negative 2,147,483,000. No, negative 2,143,483,648. So, hey, Al Fox.
Hi, Fox.
We're talking about we've been going through a bunch of different things, and now we're talking about cybersecurity vulnerabilities in terms of like integer overflow and how certain airplanes have been affected by that. Because apparently airplane entertainment systems have been
Well, you know, I've had like fraud and theft happen with the IFE systems, like for credit card payments, or people just simply like logging into the Wi-Fi vulnerabilities, because people will actually go to flights and just steal people's information via that, because it's not truly secure. That's why, like, if I'm using the Wi-Fi, it's going to be on my I have an iPad that's like completely separate from everything else, so like none of my contacts are on it or anything like that, and I can listen. It just has my music on there that's pre-downloaded that I can listen to, or a movie that's been pre-downloaded.
I just have pre-downloaded music on my phone from YouTube, and I listen to that offline. Like my phone, I never gets connected to Wi-Fi on an airplane, because I know how all the little vulnerabilities and stuff work. No matter, I can put up as many firewalls and design as many bots and stuff I can. There's always going to be someone who's probably one step ahead of me, because the common factor is with technology, and I always say this to everybody: every 14 seconds something is always evolving. So like even with our security bots we have in the Discord, although I update it as frequently as humanly possible, someone's probably going to try to find a workaround it, but I'm always updating it, as Slice knows, because I'll stay up for like evenings, nights, and days making sure all of the security is up to date to protect our creators and the community. And constantly updating stuff. You hate that the phone would turn on Wi-Fi for no reason if disabled. So are you using an iPhone, out of curiosity? Because if you're using an iPhone, that's a core setting that it actually has built in where you could turn that off. Yeah, if you go to your settings, you can turn it off and set it to manual turn on and manual turn off. I did that immediately because I don't like when I immediately connect to Wi-Fi. Someone else who uses YouTube for music, you're not alone. Yeah. Oh, I have YouTube music as well. It's... I don't use YouTube music, I just use YouTube. Yeah. Oh no. I try using YouTube music. It's nice. I wish it was more integrated like Spotify and iTunes. I pay for iTunes. Spotify, I use the free version once in a while, because I have someone who sends me her playlists and I can listen to her playlists via Spotify. And then YouTube Music, I've tried to use it on streams, but sometimes it's just not like fully integrated. When I try to separate the audio. Because I want to listen. I love listening to copyright music. Right now, the music chat's listening to is from Slipstream, courtesy of Streamlabs Ultra. So shout out to them for being awesome. Nice. I closed my Slipstream. Oh, that's nice. Apparently, whoops. Oh, did you? I know music was playing. Yeah, I only turned mine back on because we were just yapping. I'm currently listening to lo-fi. All right, I closed it because we were going to be playing Halo. Yeah, because we want that Halo music. Da 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 da. Amazing how many things are actually ways to go around what is supposed to be safety. Yeah. Yeah, I hate that Apple is very notorious for defaulting things that shouldn't be defaulted. Originally, before I lost my vision, I'm Team Android. I will always be Team Android because I could rip apart the Android software system and the hardware and make it to exactly what I want the phone to be. So my phone was always like top of the line for what I needed it for work. Unfortunately, iPhone, or more specifically Apple technology, is designed for the blind and the hearing impaired like chef's kiss perfectly. Android, you have to pay for the apps and stuff, whereas Apple hands it to you for free and says, hey, we want you to be included. So I'm sad that Android doesn't do that. It would be nice if they did that. I know Samsung tried to implement something like that, but then they ended up turning it around and saying like, yeah, you got to download the apps. So I wish that they would actually integrate it in. You refuse the new Windows. I wish I could refuse the Windows updates sometimes, but it's infuriating. Well, when it has safety, pretty sure it is easy to abuse the thing that allows us to pay with the phone. Yeah, that's why I don't pay with my phone. I had to get, I've only recently started using an online wallet, like a digital wallet for my phone, because I forgot to bring my card with me to Target once. Was it you that I had to verbally abuse to get that set up? No.
No,
I just didn't set it up until I had to. I set it up in the middle of the store because I realized I forgot my wallet.
What I did was I have my PayPal linked to my phone.
Thank you for sub-dragging.
Blind Services had me link my iWatch and my iPhone to an automated wallet, and then they showed me, oh no, you could use PayPal, so if something goes wrong, PayPal will take care of it. And then my actual bank, Chase, was like, but we could do that too. Our company banking manager, she was like, we could do that for you too. Bring the phone, we'll set it up, and I'll show you how the security system works. So our company, my personal, as Slice knows, I have a black card, so that one's not on my phone. It's the company card that's on the phone, so it's easier to track, like if something goes wrong or anything, which nothing has gone wrong. Because then I can't pay the
over to the gaming, the chatting, just chatting instead of the desktop screen share, because Halo's almost done.
Yeah.
Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary is the last thing to download, and then the entire collection is installed.
Oh, perfect. The thing that I nuke when installing a new window is the window cloud thing. I nuke that thing to make it unable to work because I lost my entire desktop once to it and I hate it. Dude, I did the same thing. I'm going to be honest. I disabled my cloud for Windows because
What is the Windows cloud?
So Windows cloud is OneDrive. OneDrive was constantly causing me problems, so I disabled it entirely.
How do I disable it?
That's in your settings. I would not do that now because you have to reset your computer if you do that.
Oh.
That's an offline thing. We'll do that offline.
All right.
You got a program that nukes any... I usually do things manually myself. Put my software engineering and computer expertise to work. For someone who's such an expert in technology, you still die? What do you mean? Leave me alone! Streaming is complete... The streaming problems that I have, I know what the problems are. It's because I'm constantly using my streaming platform to test things for creators. So if it fails on my end, at least it won't fail on their end, and they'll have a flawless stream. We're not going to talk about how Steam and Xbox are fighting each other right now, but still. Oh, Dwayne, how are you, buddy? OneDrive should be opt-in, but it's not. Yeah, that was one thing a lot of us have complained about. Like for the Adventurers Guild, we're part of the Microsoft partnership, and I usually can you make this like an opt-out type of deal? So or just like allow us to select do we want this on or off. It sucks that it automatically turns it on. Welcome to Halo, Cap.
Welcome to Halo. Yeah, the game is loading.
We got him on the Xbox app, so this way he'll have the game.
If I still get a crossplay error, I'm gonna punch
I'm gonna be upset. Also, shout out to to Game Pass for sponsoring the Adventurers Guild. We love you. We are Xbox ambassadors, just so we're clear. Get the Xbox PC Game Pass if you want day one stuff. Even the Master Chief Collection is included on there as well.
You won if you're both on PC. See, that was what we were doing before. Draggy still got an error.
Yeah. It straight up said oh, you can't crossplay. We're both on Steam. What do you mean crossplay? That makes no sense. Finally, Halo, yeah.
All right.
Before we start, I'm definitely gonna run to the bathroom.
All right, what's this? I'm gonna go ahead and send you an invite. Confirm. Technically, we can make the Warthog IRL. I think we do actually.
Oh yeah, honestly, I was thinking about. Is
that the new squad light vehicle that the army's trying to put in?
No, is it?
I mean, it basically looks relatively similar.
Yeah, I gotta look that one up.
You play with Kenzies on Xbox app and you're on Steam? Yes, but Draggy, you were not here for the first hour while we struggled fighting this game.
Draggy, you missed out.
You missed a lot.
Oh, yeah. I remember this now. It was the M12 Light Reconnaissance Vehicle, aka the Warthog. Microsoft lent a real-life working model for the infamous Halo vehicle to Colonel Chuck Hodges and Colonel Anthony Devitt. And they were looking through it, working on it, and they thought it was just a cool concept to use. The concept, like as most of you guys know, I work with Tesla, and I do have a Cybertruck. Thank you, Tesla. And I actually want to dress it up as the Warthog for Halloween.
Oh, that'd be great.
I really want to do that, and then just like give out candy like that. I figured that would be really cool.
Also, Obi, I sent you an invite through Xbox.
Oh yeah. I gotta switch all the game titling
The
stuff over.
dropship that looks like an MV-22 Osprey is a Pelican. Yep.
Da 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 da. Let me grab this live stream. I gotta switch from people and blogs to gaming.
Cybertruck with a wrap for the Warthog and even added an M2 in the back.
Dude, I saw that on Reddit. That had me dying. I'm like, I want one.
The biggest challenge with making a true Warthog is its engine. What is its engine?
Is it though?
What's the engine? What's the actual engine in the actual Warthog? There's a hydrogen engine that is hyper efficient and can be fueled via water and solar power directly. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
right.
A little different. You recently saw a Cybertruck IRL. They're a lot more graceful in the photo show. Yeah, I once saw a Cybertruck at a gas station. It wasn't filling up, it was just driving through, but
You know where I could get an M2? Brother, I have an armory.
Uses hydrogen ice. Also, Obi, did you get the invite?
I did. I'm sorry, I'm just pinning and changing my title over. Forgive me, Cone.
Theoretically not impossible. In practice, a nightmare. Equals internal combustion engine. Okay. Hydrogen internal combustion engine. Okay.
Okay, let's get all these titles changed. Sorry, this is what happens when you multi-stream. You have to individually change each one.
Yep. Oh, that's right. I gotta change my stream description.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on right now.
Forgot about that.
Let's see. Gotta put Xbox and Xbox ambassador.
Fuel cell. Is it
PC game pass.
hydrogen fuel cell? No, it's not one of those batteries that work with hydrogen. What? Okay, what?
Wait, what did he say?
Chemi works. I'm not sure Al Fox understands how a hydrogen fuel cell works. At least, I don't know. They don't seem to They don't seem to know what a hydrogen fuel cell is.
Oh, a hydrogen? Yes, it does. There are cars with hydrogen engines right now and fuel cells.
Yeah, there are cars with hydrogen. There are Israel created a 3-piece internal combustion engine for hydrogen that is like really small and lightweight. I don't know what happened to it. It was like a startup. There are also cars that already run on hydrogen fuel cells, although they are very few in number.
Yeah, I know for a fact there are cars out there. I forgot which one was the first. Where are you? It was the Hyundai Envision 74 and the BMW iX5.
According to the Department of the U.S. Department of Energy, a fuel cell uses the chemical energy of hydrogen or other fuels to cleanly and efficiently produce electricity. If hydrogen is in the fuel, the only products are electricity, water, and heat.
Yep.
Fuel cells are unique in terms of the variety of their potential applications. They can use a wide range of fuels as feedstocks and provide power for systems as large as a utility power station and as small as a laptop computer.
Yeah, and as Deweka said, Toyota is leading in that field right now. The Honda concept design is actually very beautiful.
Yeah.
I do like it. I love my Tesla. Don't get me wrong. I do love Tesla a lot. Like their company has been super helpful, especially when I lost my vision. They gave me a lot of technology. They power the power wall powers the house, and the Cybertruck can actually power my house my apartment as well. All you gotta do is just simply plug it in. So I love it. I need to get Halo Master Chief Collection loaded. Not loaded. I'm sorry.
A lab diploma and all videos you've found that explain how hydrogen fuel cells work are. What do you mean are impossible? Like the science that the scientific process that explain them are impossible?
It's not impossible. It's actually being used.
It's being done.
It's being used right now.
It's being used right now. The technology is in manufacturing. It is in practice. That's not how chemicals. Well, clearly it is if they're working.
If it's out on the market, what do you mean it's not working? Fox, I love you. It is actually out there. They are using it. The video explains weird shit. Is it an opinionated video or is it an academic video? There's a very big distinction.
Yeah.
Like some people will throw a video together
if the video that you watch basically just says, "Oh, this technology doesn't work,"
yeah,
then they're not explaining the science. They're explaining an opinion, or they're possibly being bullshit. Basically generating a battery on site in the car. Yeah.
Yeah.
Using the electrical potential of different cars. Do you know what electronegativity is for material?